This story time is about the time my boyfriend scammed me out of an iPhone and $30,000. Every girl have them yammed moments still. The whole time this nigga had a whole girlfriend. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. If you're a returning subscriber, then thank you for your continued support, and if you're a new watcher, then please go ahead and subscribe. Ensure that you like, ensure that you comment, and ensure that you share. So thanks again for joining in guys. You see from the title that this is a different kind of video. It is a story time that I haven't done in years, but I decided to do a story time, I don't know, because I felt like it. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm not going to do too much. I'm going to get straight into the story. But before I do so, remember to follow me on all socials, Kenique _ on TikTok and Kenique _ unique on Instagram. If you guys feel like this video is a bit too long and you want a summarized version, I may upload another shorter version on my TikTok so that you guys can watch that as well. Just forget a gist of it without the long, you know? So anyways, I'm at home. I decided to film this video. I'm wondering if the light is okay. I just have you at my windowsill, but I didn't want to use the ring light, so hopefully it's alright. But anyways, so this story time is about the time my boyfriend scammed me out of an iPhone and $30,000. And you know, I'm a fool, and I'm a yam. I feel like I'm a yammed. I don't know, every girl have them yammed moments still. But I don't feel like I'm that bad. But me I tell you, the boy, him did skill. I have to give it to him did skill. So anyways, this was like 2016 thereabouts when I was in 6th form. So I don't know, so them time $30,000 was a whole lot more than $30,000. No. You get me? And that's 30,000 Jamaican dollars, obviously. But them time the $30,000 coming like with 100,000 coming like no. So yeah, but I feel like a little bit of money. Plus there was an iPhone as well that yeah. So I was in 6th form. This was like 2016, and there was this guy there. He liked me. I don't want to be too descriptive of him because, you know, I probably don't want it that obvious, but he was very popular and he played football. Yeah, so he played football for the school and he was very popular. He liked me. He, you know, he put argument to me and all of them things, the whatever. I was start kind of particle. And I don't know, like, me usually par with him and him friend him. But to be honest, like, if you know, you know. Which school? Should I mention the school? I don't want to mention the school. If you know, you know. But to be honest, he didn't really come to school that much. I don't know if it's a thing with the athlete them, but them not really seem like them like school. So he would just come to school now and then. And me I tell the boy, I'll drive come school, which like, who then a 6 form and drive? Them time they, I think maybe like him and one other person might ever see drive come school. But yeah, them time the boy used to drive come school. And the school I did they way in a one back of one part. So if you know the walk from Spanish Town to Mount Street, you know, say I know nothing easy. So he drove to school and he was like drop mom sometime and him something there. Yeah, when he start hang out and whatever, I start hanging him friend him. And him did bring me and him friend him over this big house another time. I say, oh, a theme house and whatever, which obviously I feel like I did theme house, but me I think so maybe I like him mother house or some close family member. But this time the house is like empty. So it's like nobody really live there, but you know, bring me over there and we usually chill and whatever. But I think it's just like one time I did go over there. But yeah, it was a big house and all them things. They say, you know, boy seem like him having money, boy I drive car and boy I stay in a big house and this and that and that. So boy seem like him having money and then him knows a girl have her money. So I just felt at the time like he was just a mutual thing, like him respect me and the fact that, you know, me independent and all of that, and me respect him and the fact that, you know, I'm talented and I'm independent and all that. So I just felt like we were good together. I felt like, you know, this was cool. So yeah, I really start like the boy, and you know, I don't know, probably they are going at the mid stage. I must have been. But in any case, so my mother sent me this iPhone. At the time, I wanted remember, I think it was like a 5S, an iPhone 5S, but it was like regular size iPhone, which at that time, I never really liked small phone. But it kind of upgrade from small phone them time there, and I like big phone now. So I think at the time I had like a 6 Plus, which I know is like the size up. And then mommy sent me a 5S. So I didn't really want to use a small phone. So my plan was to maybe trade it in with the 6 Plus and then get another phone or something. I wasn't sure. But once I tell him about it, my time say, some other send more 5S, but I really feel like I like the size there. So, I consider for trade it in or whatever. But he was like into phones, so that's why I did mention it to him, because it seemed like them time them did start a little phone selling thing and all of them things there. So I mentioned it to him. So after I mention it now, I don't know what I'm gonna say to him. The guy start to nag me now every day, cell phone, cell phone, I'm cell phone, I'm cell phone. And this time I kind of just have the phone put on, because I never really decide what I do with it yet. But like every time I see this guy, I'm cell phone, I'm cell phone, I'm cell phone. I said, I want to be on the phone. I'm just obsessed with the phone. Like it was becoming annoying, to be honest. Like I don't know why this guy wouldn't just rest it. Like I feel like he might get something out of it, which I maybe should have known at the time that he was intending to. But basically, what I did say is that him just like sell it for me and give me the money. So I was like, okay, cool. Eventually, I decided to let him sell it. Just a quick interjection from your story time, guys. Please go ahead and follow my shipping company at JDN_couriers on Instagram and sign up to ship with us. We deliver packages to Jamaica in 24 to 72 hours. So you'll get your packages extremely fast compared to other shipping companies who are taking 1 to 2 weeks to get you your packages. So go ahead, sign up now and start shipping with us. Your unique address will be sent to your email address. So don't forget JDN_couriers on Instagram, and our website is JamaicaDeliveryNetwork.com. That's where you can sign up and see our shipping rates. So give him the phone. Him get one by your feet like days after, never take too long. So him tell me say it's sell now, and him give me $30,000 for it, which at the time I didn't even know if it actually valid 30,000 or more than 30,000. I don't really remember, but him did give me $30,000 for it. So I was like, okay, cool. Get the $30,000 now. I don't even know, I did spend it on something. Then like a week or so after, he messaged me and said, oh, the phone not good. The people that message him and say the phone not good and something wrong with the board and something. I said, the phone not good. I think mommy gonna send me a phone not good. But obviously, me never really use the phone. Me just have the phone put on. So whoever have it and I use it would have probably be the first person to use it. So me I say, well, mommy usually use it, I believe, and then she did upgrade to a different phone, so she sent it down. But mommy never mentioned something wrong with the phone. So me I say, I don't think nothing would have wrong with the phone, but he must say, oh, the people them are cuss and people them say they want their money because the phone board not good and whatever. And at them time when them talk about board are like something major, in no make the sense you fix it because it's too expensive, or that's how them talk about phone board. So he must say the board not good and whatever. And he messaged me, I think like the week after the sale was done, and then like 2 weeks after now it started to get serious. So he must say, oh, the people that cause people don't want about their money and whatever. And then like him started to argue with me about it. So I was like, well, at the time I actually spent the $30,000 that would come from the phone. But say them time the girl did have money. Cause I did start getting into money. When me in a six farm, I want her money past through my and them time there. So I didn't have a problem like getting access to $30,000. I could just draw $30,000 out of my account. At the time I had a joint account with my grand aunt and I did have some money in there. So I was like, okay, cool. Just call it by the phone and me get the $30,000 to get him. So my intention was to carry one phone technician or something to see if them can look on it and tell me if something really wrong with it. So me draw the $30,000 and give it to him, and with the intention to say I'm gonna carry it, get the people them and call it by the phone and bring it to me. So, like a week or so passed, I don't see the phone all now. So, I'm asking about the phone. Him say, yeah, him collect it, him gonna bring it to me. So, I say, okay, cool. Like, I see days are passed, weeks are passed, I still don't see the phone. So, I message him again. Him say, yeah, him have it. I can't remember him, I bring it. Okay. Time a pass. Still don't see the phone. So at this point, I kind of get worried and suspicious. Like, I get the $30,000 for the phone. You tell me so the phone no good and you get it back from the people them. So why is it that if the phone don't good, why may I have a problem to get back the phone? You get what I say? So time a pass, I still not see the phone. To me eventually ask him about it again, him a go say, oh, him no know where him put it in a some drawer, him oh, so I go search for it. So I was like, so the phone reach from in your position to in a one drawer yard. Why you never just bring it straight to me? And then time when I live like so close to him. Him live at Eltham and me live at Angels them time there. So me did I get a bit suspicious at the time. I'm not gonna lie. And my daddy, every time I ask about it, he must say the same story. He must forget look for it, he must forget look for it, he must forget look for it, he must forget look for it. And to be honest, I guess because I never really have a need for the phone, and them time there, maybe $30,000 wasn't really the end of anything for me. Me never really push it like I feel like I should. Like even though I did ask him for it constantly and I ask him for it and I ask him for it, I still feel like I should have done more. Forget it back because me end up never get by the phone and give him back the $30,000 when him claim say him did I go refund the people them with. So at the end of the day, me end up out of a phone and out of $30,000. So it's like I give my phone and $30,000 for free when I really think about it. But I mean the guy was so good at lying that I not even did realize say the guy chopped me. Like me I tell you say like years after I really look back and me I say, you know say I scam the brother you scam me. The brother you actually scam me. And them time that him usually drive, like I say him drive, him did show evidence say him have access to money and all of them things. But I not think say I don't bad him a do or not like that. I think say maybe I just him family and him mother take care of him because I think his mother did live overseas. But really and truly, the brother scam me. Him literally scam me. And you know what it remind me of? The Tinder swindler. If I never watch that on Netflix, I don't need to go and watch it. But literally, as some feel like him operate, try pursue relationship with the girl them and get money out of them. Pain. Honestly. I'm still hurt. But anyways, and to make matters worse in the whole situation, it turns out that even though I thought we were in like an actual relationship, it's like after the whole phone situation, we not really communicate as much. Him not really come round. Like it just got so weird. Like that was the next red flag as well. And then me I tell you say we were in a relationship even at one point. I remember there was a Valentine's Day and I was like, oh, you want to do something today? Like imagine I'm me if you ask if I want to do something. I was like, I'm gonna celebrate Valentine's Day, blah blah blah, I'm gonna celebrate Valentine's Day. And I actually did I did stop by his house that day and him did I move weird. Him did I get him ear trim, but then he was like, oh, you know, like him, me kind of get the feeling like him did that brush me off, and then months later now, he had this party. So he kept a house party and I went to the house party and that's the night I found out that whole time this nigga had a whole girlfriend. This guy had a whole girlfriend and the girl literally want to have conversation with me at the party. I don't know if somebody tell her say me and him in a things or what the case may be, but the girl literally want to have confrontation with me at the party and she was like, oh, me and him we go villa for Valentine's Day and blah blah blah, we'll spend the weekend and this and that and that. I was like, okay. Because at the end of the day, in the back of my head, I say, oh, well, that actually makes sense because if I'm going to tell me, say, I'm going to celebrate Valentine's Day and him did obviously get trimmer or something for whatever reason, like clearly him did a fix up for something, but you know, in the moment, you don't really think about stuff and you don't connect the dots, but then afterwards you start meditating and you say, okay. So it's kind of a situation like that. But honestly, people, that turned out to be like one of the worst relationships that we ever entered into in my life. If you want to call it a relationship, I'm not even really consider it a relationship like that. But it was the worst. But you see how life funny? Like, all of that happened, and this guy obviously never took me seriously. He obviously had other intentions, possibly for just scam me. And yeah, it just turned out that years later, this guy in my DM, I try link up and I try talk to me and I apologize, and I'm just like, life funny. Life is so funny. But when they see you at that time, they don't really know what life is gonna bring. You get what I say? So when them probably follow me up on Instagram and them I say, oh, Bomba, she go on good, she had the things for herself, this and that and that and that and that. And who knows, probably stuck in the same situation where he was, probably scamming now, really get him now. Matter of fact, I haven't seen or heard from him in like years. Like him drop off of the face of the earth. I wonder if a prison him gone. But anyways, that's not all of that story. But yeah, that was pretty much it for my story time. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna get into more details of all that happened because yesterday night, the other part of that, one of the worst nights of my life. One of the worst nights of my life. So I'm not even gonna really too much pain. Can't think about that right now. But yeah, that's it for my story time, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys want more content like this. I'm not have much of them, but I probably have one and two can go now. Maybe I have some quick little I can try. But let me know if you guys like this type of content and want more of it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Please follow my business pages at Jaden_couriers for your shipping to Jamaica, at KU collection _JA for all your clothes and accessories, especially custom made items, at KU_beauty studio for your lashes. And I also have a lash course coming up in August, so if you're interested, then please follow and send me a message to register. And I also have a salon page, my Wolipa page. If you go on my Instagram, Kenique_unique, you'll see some of them tagged in my bio. And don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Kenique_, especially if you don't want to hear the next story time name, the condensed version, and the shorter one them, then yeah, follow me on TikTok. Yeah, that's where it's at. So thanks again for watching. Bye.